Welcome to Campfire's Manuscript module. After you've done all of your planning and world building, this is where you'll actually write your story. We'll go over the basics first, but if you want to learn about how it integrates with Campfire's other modules and hear about some of the more unique tools, you can skip ahead to the time on screen. First, let's look at the left-hand sidebar. If you've used Campfire a bit, you might already know how to use this, but for the new people, the List tab is where you'll manage your manuscript elements and folders. To make a new element or document, click this plus icon. To make a new folder, click up here, and this arrow allows you to import Microsoft Word documents into Campfire. Finally, this last icon opens your module filters. This lets you turn the visibility of any module on and off. If you can't find the manuscript in your project's List tab, check the module filters and click the visibility button to toggle it back on. Next, let's look over the toolbar. From left to right, first we have the zoom control, which allows you to resize the text document. Then we have a few text formatting tools. First, the text styles drop-down will style text based on your project theme settings. You can change these by setting up your own custom themes in your account under Themes and Colors. After that, there are several tools that let you edit text styles more directly, including the typeface, size, color, alignment, and line spacing. Line spacing is also where you can create extra space before or after a paragraph. Next up, the Insert tool will allow you to add a variety of extra things to your manuscript. You can add tags, words from a custom language, images, comments, and horizontal lines as needed. You can also add comments using the menu that appears when highlighting text and clicking the Add Comment button. You can close the sidebar by clicking here, and you can reopen it by clicking this button in the bottom right. Next up, we have typewriter mode, which keeps your document centered as you type, like this. Behind that, you can check your manuscript stats, which you can use to keep track of your word count. The search tool is up next, which you can use to find something within your text or conduct mass replace functions, so you can safely add placeholder names and edit them out later. On the far right of the toolbar, you'll find the View Mode selection, which you can use to switch between editing and view-only modes. And finally, below that, we have the ruler, which you can use to quickly see and adjust your margins. You can remove the ruler with the manuscript settings here. Now that we've covered the basics, let's look at the manuscript sidebar and tagging. The manuscript's unique sidebar uses cards to help you find information, jump between sections of your manuscript, or keep notes. The star of the sidebar is undoubtedly the Navigator card. It allows you to quickly check information stored elsewhere in Campfire without leaving the page. Each panel on the original element becomes its own slide in the Navigator card. If we can't display an element in the Navigator, we'll open it in a new tab for you. You can also add note cards to the manuscript sidebar. Some people use these to store an outline for their work or leave editing notes for later. You can also add a contents card to the sidebar, which allows you to jump between the headers on your document. This is incredibly helpful if you have a long document with lots of headers. You can also get rid of any of these cards that you don't feel like you'll use. Then if you want to re-add them later, you can click the button in the top left. That's it for the sidebar. Now let's check out tags. You can create a regular tag by typing the @ symbol and selecting which element you want to tag. These work everywhere in Campfire and will automatically update if you change the element's name later. As you write the name of an element in your project, the manuscript module will automatically highlight it. These are called auto tags. Hovering over any tag will show you a preview of it. Normally when you click a tag, it will open a new tab for it. But in the manuscript, if you have a Navigator panel, it will open there. That way you can open up files in your Navigator without searching for them. Note, auto tags are generated based on the name of your element. If you have a character named John Smith, but just type John in your manuscript, it won't auto tag it. Though you can get around this with aliases. Let's go to John Smith's element and add an attributes panel. When we go to a new attribute, we'll find aliases under utilities. Then we'll add John as an alias. Now the manuscript will auto tag whenever I type John instead of his full name. You can even add multiple aliases, which is nice for characters who might have a few nicknames. Keep in mind though, auto tags won't update if you change the name of your element like @tags will. And that's it for the manuscript module. We're constantly working to update Campfire, so in time there may be some adjustments to what you've seen in this video. If that's the case, we'll make sure to update that in the description as well as in our written guide on Campfire Learn. If you have any questions about Campfire's Manuscript module, you can leave a comment or reach out to us on social media. Thanks for watching.